a late addition to the crew. It's a very interesting story. Isaiah Winstead, wide receiver. He started off at Toledo and transferred to
ECU.
Why am I forgetting why? ECU, East Carolina. Didn't get signed right away. Put out a video of him basically cooking dudes in practice, one-on-one, some really nice route running. Video went viral. The Niners gave him a call, and now he's going to be at rookie OTAs next week, and we'll see what he's got. He's got a real shot. I think it's a cool story. What do you know about Isaiah Winstead?
I do know that he's put out a lot of production at ECU. ECU's a very strong team. They're one of those teams where they may not make a lot of fanfare as far as national attention, but they're a tough out. They're somebody who you don't want to play. And they have put out a lot of good skill players in like later rounds or undrafted free agency where Isaiah seems to be going. What can I say? It's 2023 and this is the year of going viral, I guess. So he put out a good tweet and got noticed. You can't help but notice that you gotta love that.
Gotta love it.
Notice that he put out some of his best reps. He had some one-handed fades that he caught. Nice. But what does that matter to us? He could possibly be, he has a very long road ahead of us, but he would be he would be in the slot role for us and be a red zone threat. That's where I see him most helping us. Possibly for the Juwan role that we have in our offense. So in his position, it's almost kind of like he's building the plane in the air, so to speak. He's good, flying by the seat of his pants. And I wish him the best. I don't know where he fits for us. We're going to have to get in camp and get him mixing up with the boys. But it's almost kind of like he fell right in our laps. Another veteran rookie who has a lot of reps under his belt, has a lot of experience. He's seen multiple situations, and he's going to take all of that, and it's going to get condensed into a rookie experience trying to make a veteran team. So I wish him the best.
I feel like it's a good spot for him because at his particular skill set, 6'3", route runner, questionable speed. I don't even know what his 40 is. They list it on Draft Scout as 4.7, but then his family wrote in and said it's 4.5. So whatever. It seems like he has a similar skill set as Juwan Jennings, and not every team would know what to do with Juwan Jennings or would even want Juwan Jennings. The Niners value that skill set, know what to do with it. Only thing I would say to Isaiah if he's watching is the thing that's interesting about Juwan is they identified him as a big guy and a good route runner early, which is what Isaiah is. But Juwan, I believe, got cut. Like, Juwan had to prove himself and earn a role through sheer physicality. That's what did it. Blocking. Blocking is essentially what got him on the field, and then it allowed him to earn targets. So if Isaiah is going to take anyone's job or get on the practice squad, like, he's going to have to go show some physicality in practice because route running is cool, but they'll find other route runners.
Well, yeah, definitely. And you know what it is. Kyle is a receiver, by way of trade. That's what he does. He's like
a big, kind of slowish slot receiver too.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Exactly.
He's very big on guys who get open with their skill, so you could tell that he always has a twinkle in his eyes for those underutilized athletically guys.
This guy
that are bigger. And and
because it's him. That's his experience.
Yes.
He's 6'3".
Yes. And if you look at it, you are right where if you're going to play receiver for the 49ers, you're going to block before you catch. You're going to block before you catch anything here. So
ask Brandon Ayuk, ask Debo. Like, these guys all have to do it too. You can't be the one guy in the room that doesn't block.
Yeah.
When they all do.
He's got a tough hill to climb, but he's got a lot of production behind him. And I'm just ready to see everybody mix it up. I like the way our wide receiver room is shaping up. Tay Martin is not even being talked about.
Correct. He's been on the team a year now. Let's see what he's got.
So we got a lot of guys. Then we picked up Jadakiss Bonds. So we got a lot of big receivers. So I like how we're priming competition in that room, especially for that spot specifically. I like it.
Yeah, and rookie minicamp, is next week, and that's fun. It's just for the rookies. Last year, it's always interesting to see who flashes. I believe I saw Dante Pettis sort of alligator arm pass over the middle at rookie minicamp, and I was out at that moment. I was like, not going to work. Not going to work. But Danny Gray, on the other hand, had like a big, long touchdown last year in rookie minicamp, and I was like, oh, okay, he passed the first test. but it didn't necessarily translate to a big rookie year. But I remember it, and it's why I don't write him off. I feel like he might be in the Aaron Banks category of guys who didn't really get a shot, and not the Trey Sermon categories of guys who didn't deserve a shot.
Well, to your point, rookies don't get the opportunity to ease into their role here. You have to show worth right away or get shelved or get gone.
We'll see you next year, or you're out.
Yeah. It's either we can shelf you and we'll give you a little bit of time, or you produce right away, or you're gone. So I know that for Danny, if he's going to show production, he's got to have a leap with his body. He's going to have a leap with his overall game. And he is going to have to be a little bit more physical, because we just don't know. Jadakiss was not signed.
Apparently, it was reported that he signed, but that he went on social media and said he hadn't made up his mind yet or didn't sign with them. So maybe that's why the Niners signed. Another reason the Niners signed Isaiah Winstead, sort of a big body wide receiver to replace. Yeah.
So, he's going to have to make a leap, because sharks are born swimming here. You know, we don't have a lot of starting positions open here. So you're trying to fill a role more oftentimes than not.
Jada kissed his chance goodbye, says Portillo. It was just as low-hanging fruit. Good one. I liked it.